Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of What's Brewin. I'm Vanessa Marquette here at the Institute for Veterans and Military Families at Syracuse University. Today with me, I have Misty and Jared from our entrepreneurship team to talk about the Community Navigator pilot program we have. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you
for having us.
So can you start by telling us what the Community Navigator pilot program is?
Definitely. So the Community Navigator pilot program is a part of the American Rescue Plan Initiative. So this is a funding mechanism from the Small Business Administration that's effectively giving out $100 million in funding to over 51 organizations. And those organizations are tiered basically based on geographic reach. So tier one being national and multi-state, tier two, zooming down a little bit to your hyperlocal with your tier three. What this program's main goal is to help business owners navigate to the right resource in the least amount of time. And so the way that we're looking at that from the IVMF, we were awarded a tier one grant from the SBA, meaning that it's a $5 million grant that's going to allow us to work in actually six areas. So West Virginia, DC Capital Region, Florida, Texas, Pennsylvania, and of course, New York, so that we can help those veteran business owners, obviously for us, get to those resources. We know that 40% of veteran business owners have an issue navigating resources. And I think this is very exciting and one of the first funding mechanisms that I've ever seen that then allows us to figure out how do we all work at our first best use to refer veteran business owners to those resources that they might not even known are out there. So that's kind of the exciting part and the 30,000 foot view of what this is. And I think it fits in nicely considering we have 11 other national programs that are designed to meet them where they're at. So this is just really that next iteration of it.
Great, thank you. So can you talk, I know you touched on a little bit about IVMF's role, but can you go into a bit more detail of what the IVMF's role is in being the hub in this program?
Yeah, sure. So I'll jump on this one. So as Misty mentioned, we're one of the tier ones and we're one of 8. And really, we're the only tier one that was selected to really focus on the veteran entrepreneur community and those that are part of that family. So for us, it's something we obviously love, took very seriously. And we serve then as really just the lead for 16 amazing spokes that we work with in the 6 different states, as Misty mentioned. And some of them are not just local to that region, some of them being like Florida State, Texas A&M, et cetera, but others are, national, like our partners at Highline, Bowers and Company, et cetera. So they have a wider reach. So it's something that we're really excited about being able to continue to work with them, bring these other organizations together to share tips and tricks, things that they've seen while supporting the veteran community, and really just continue to get out there the information about how these veterans and their family members can find the resources they're looking for, whether it's in their backyard or something that's in a region or a national level.
Great. So can you give us an example of how a grantee or a spoke can work with us to get what they need?
Definitely. So I think that for us, it's really looking at if a veteran business owner is going through, as Jared mentioned, we have 16 spokes. So some of them are highly concentrated on training, like our entrepreneurship bootcamp for veterans or our Strive training, or, Dog Tag is one of our partners as well. Some of them are more concentrated on that mentoring aspect. So we have Street Shares that obviously does the speed networking and the training that you can do there. We also have, groups like NVSBC that works heavily to make sure that folks are connected to the government contracting side of things. So how to get involved, just like you do with anything else with the IVMF. If you go to our website, ivmf.syr.edu, you can see that there's a Community Navigator pilot program page. If you are a business owner that you're looking at, how do I access either this training or anything else, you can see everything there that you can fill out and then just get involved with one of them. If you are one of our spokes and you're just working with one of our spokes organically across the nation, they have access basically to the platform. So really, I want to drive home that it's not this program that begins or ends at any certain date. It's not something that's finite in this way. It's a platform that's really based on that connectivity so that you can get, again, this business owner's profile to the resources that they need. Understanding too that it's going to be over time. So you could go in for multiple referrals to whatever it is. I think what we're going to see a lot of, and what we're already seeing, is folks that are coming through training at a school like Hillsborough Community College and finishing their Strive program there locally in Tampa are then getting connected to groups like Highline or to one group for insurance or funding needs. And then once their business expands, they'll automatically get referred back into that next level of training, either through IVMF or Dog Tagger, Street Shares, et cetera. But it basically just makes sure that that continuum of care and that those resources, that you're spending more time on your business and less time Googling and trying to find that next resource for you. It's a way that we as partners who are in this every day can help just make that process so much easier for the business owner.
Amazing. So I know you mentioned our IVMF website, but how can someone go to find more information about the program or get in touch with our spokes?
Yeah, so that's a great question. Really, the easiest way, as Misty mentioned, is to jump on the website, but also you can email here us at the team, and we can then look at what kind of things that you're doing, who you might need to be in contact with, depending on what is it that your goal or training, counseling needs, or where you live. And the easiest way to do that is just IVMF Navigator at syr.edu. And that's managed here by the team in conjunction working with our spokes partners. We have great relationships where we're talking daily with people to share, hey, so-and-so reached out, I'm going to refer them down to you. Let us know if you guys need anything else from us. And one of the things with the website that goes kind of to the next level, as Misty was talking about, is not only does it have information about the program and the different spokes and all the things that they offer, but some of the other projects we've been working on here to include the Center of Excellence Resource Library and a resource dashboard that have different publications and articles and documents about how to be a successful, veteran entrepreneur, or other resources in your area, VBOX or SBDCs, et cetera. We have those lists that you can go in there and try to find that information as well. So again, we want people to know that they're not out there on an island. They have us at their back. They have all these amazing spokes who volunteer to jump on here and work this larger program to make sure that they get all the support and resources that they need.
And I think an important part to add to that is I mentioned those 6 geographic areas earlier, but frankly, if you're in another part of the country, we're already nationwide. And as Jared mentioned, our partners are nationwide as well. So I don't want a veteran-owned business that's in California to think that, well, because I'm not in those 6 areas, I can't get the help and resources we need. Many of our partners are also national. So no matter where you are, not only if you're in ideation, startup, or growth, or where you are physically, we'll make sure to get you connected to the resources that you need that can help your business.
Great point, Misty. Yep, happy to be helpful to all of those all over the country. And Thank you again for joining us today and sharing all the information about this program.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
us.
it.
And that's what's brewing at the IVMF.